Okay. Well, welcome to the 2019-2020 Track Athletic Banquet Awards. The Shelton boys and girls teams of 2020 looked poised to make some big time noise this year. Our boys were one of the favorites to win state, and our girls were very young but hungry. Both teams were stacked with incredible talent. Unfortunately, adverse and unprecedented conditions took away the opportunity to compete this year. I've coached track for 10 years. This group, top to bottom, put in the best first 2 weeks of practice I've ever seen since being here, and I think other coaches would agree with that. No one complained, all buckled down, and just worked their tails off. So for those first 2 weeks, I really want to say thank you to everybody that's been out. This year, we had a total of 48 kids out for track, 22 girls and 26 boys. Our girls roster consisted of seniors Jaden Branson and Lindsay Foster, juniors Hayden Spatansky, sophomores Ava Wheeler, Brianna Pleahall, Brianna Simmons, Jalen Ullman, Samantha Snyder, and Taylor Lewis. Freshmen Aaliyah Gomez, Drew Niemock, Emily Berglund, Haley Clark, Jet Riley, Kirsten Bennett, Maddie Dean, Madison Goldfish, McKenna Willis, Maite Meza, Sydney Gagg, Skylar Summers, and Venna Garcia. It is clear we were young on this side, but although youthful, the entire group's drive to compete and want to be better was clearly evident. I'm excited for the future of this group and know our seniors are leaving the program in great hands. On the boys' side of things, we had seniors Ben Bombeck, Castor Rule, Erickson Ramos, Ethan Dack, Colby Sutton, Kyle Ween, Marcus Lauber, and Rai Cheney. Juniors Angel Len, Jesus Gomez, Mason King, Ryan Lewis, Tyson Kenton. Sophomores Christian Bly, Kobe Reitzel, Kellen Gay, Quentin Martin, Sam Morales, Steven Snyder, Zach Myers, and freshmen Jamison Thober, Keaton Chavez, Quinn Cheney, Sam Stewart, Simon Bourbon, and Xavier Hellerick. Although we didn't get a season, we did have 4 individuals earn NSA Academic All-State. So congratulations to Brianna Simmons and Skylar Summers on the girls' side, and Kellen Gagg and Steven Snyder on the boys' side. Great job juggling your academics and sports and activities. Good job. At this time, I want to take a chance to honor our seniors and thank them for their time, since we didn't have much else happen this year due to track basically being canceled. We want to give them a shout out. So first, let's start out with Jaden Branson. Jaden Branson is a 4-year letter winner. In her time, Jaden competed in several events: the 400-meter dash, 4x4, 4x800, triple jump, and long jump. From my count, Jaden has taken home around 32 medals, with her best performances coming in high jump with several runner-up finishes. Great job, Jaden. Our second senior up is Lindsay Foster. She's a 4-year letter winner, competed in discus and shot put. I think she would tell you shot put was probably her favorite. I count at least 28 medals taken home. Lindsay qualified twice for the Central Nebraska track meet in Grand Island, placing 5th and 7th respectively. She took home 2 golds and 3 silvers and numerous bronze medals in her time here in Shelton. And I know she was hungry to make her first trip to state this year. And I know you would have done it, Lindsay. You had a great career, both Jaden and Lindsay. Thank you for being seniors on our girls' side. On the boys' side, we're going to start out with Ben Bombeck. He's a 4-year letter winner. During his time, Ben has participated in several events, from hurdles to a state qualifying and medaling 4x1, to the 4x400 relay and the 200-meter dash, and to probably his favorite, shot put and also discus. The latter probably being, like I said, shot put, his favorite. Ben has taken home right around 36 medals, none more important than last year at the Twin Valley Conference meet, where he was crowned the shot put champion, and his 8th place NSAA Class D 4x100 medal as a sophomore. Thank you for being part of the program, Ben. You've done a great job. Next up, we got Castor Rule, 4-year letter winner. Castor has competed in several events through these years, mainly mid to long distance. The 800, 1600, 3200, 4x4, 4x8 were his specialties, sprinkling a little pole vault here and there, as long as he made it on the mat. Castor has taken home around 44 medals in his career, 3 of those golds and 8 silvers. He was part of a 4x8 that qualified for the Central Nebraska track meet 3 times, taking home runner-up last year, and he has been part of 2 4x8 teams that have qualified for state. One of those, last year's team, bringing home the bronze medal. Congratulations, Castor, on a great career. Our next senior is Erickson Ramos, 4-year letter winner. Erickson has mainly competed in shot put and discus through the years, but throw in the 4x1, 4x4, and every once in a while a 200, and you have his career summed up. He has taken home 12 medals in his day, but his biggest performances came when he took home the bronze 3rd place medal at the 2019 TVC Championship. Thank you, Erickson, for all you've done for the program. Ethan Deck. Ethan has been out for track his sophomore year, missed his junior year, and then was going to be out for track for his 2nd full season here as his senior year. He was definitely poised to make a huge impact as a senior, as I think we all have seen with what he did in cross country and in wrestling. We were all looking forward to what he was going to be able to do. Unfortunately, his career was cut short. We apologize for that, Ethan, but we know you would have done great things. Thank you for being part of the program. Colby Sutton. Colby has been out for track for 3 years. He has taken home at least 2 medals, with the biggest being a 6th place finish at the TVC 2019 track meet. Those were huge points for us when we were trying to win the meet, which we actually ended up doing. Our next senior is Kyle Ween, 4-year letter winner. Kyle has competed in the 800, 1600, 3200, 4x800, and 300 hurdles. He has taken home around 19 medals. His best performance, in my opinion, came at Gibbon in 2018, where he ran a 10:56 2-mile. He also took home runner-up in the 2-mile at the Russ Snyder Invite that same year. Great career for both Colby and Kyle. Our last two, Marcus Lauber. Marcus Lauber is a 4-year letter winner. Most people know Marcus as a high jump phenom. And while that may be true, he has been very versatile for this program. He has also competed in long and triple jump, the 200 and 400 meter dash, the 110, 300 hurdles, and the 4x1 and 4x4 relays. This year, we were even going to try him out in discus, and Mrs. Potter, or Coach Potter, was very excited about that, as well as I think Marcus was too. Marcus has taken home 70 medals, 25 of which were gold and 13 silvers. He qualified for the Central Nebraska track meet 3 times and took home the gold last year. He has qualified for the state meet twice and placed 7th last year in Class D. He has also taken home several TVC championships. Last year, he took home the high jump and long jump championships. He has been a huge asset to our team over the last 4 years, and I look forward to seeing what he does in the future. Our last senior of the bunch is Rye Cheney. Rye is a 2-year letter winner here in Shelton and lettered 2 years prior in Cody Kilgore. While in Shelton, he took home 33 medals, 16 of which were gold and 14 of which were silver. He qualified for the Central Nebraska track meet in 3 events last year, the 4x100 relay, the 4x800 relay, and the 3200. He would have also qualified in the mile, but we didn't want to have overwork him. He ended up taking home 2 silver medals in the 4x8 and in the 3200. Rye is a 3-time state qualifier in the 1600, a 2-time state qualifier in the 3200, and a 1-time qualifier in the 4x8 and 800, which came last year. He has taken home 7 medals at state, 4 silvers, 2 bronze, and 1 7th place medal. Rye also took down the 60-plus-year-old mile record last year when he ran a 4-minute, 32-second mile. And you can find that on our record board out there. So thank you for your time here, Rye. While it was short-lived, we appreciate everything you did for the program. All those boys that we just talked about, Ben, Castor, Erickson, Ethan, Colby, Kyle, Marcus, and Rye, were parts of 4th place finish and a 13th place finish at state in 2018 and 2019. They were also part of a TVC championship in 2019 and a TVC runner-up in 2018. So thank you to all the seniors, Jaden, Lindsay, Ben, Castor, Erickson, Ethan, Colby, Kyle, Marcus, Rye. You've left a lasting impression on our program, and we cannot thank you enough. We all know that all of you would have done really big things this year, and I apologize for the season ending up how it did. But we know in our heart of hearts what would have happened if we would have had this season, which is success on both sides, girls and boys. So due to the adverse conditions this year, the 2020 Shelton track lettering policy obviously is a little bit different. So due to these extreme circumstances, everyone on the roster for the 2020 Shelton track season will receive a letter this year. So congratulations to all 48 of you. You all are taking home a track letter this year. I want to leave you all with one final message. Unfortunately, the unprecedented times brought forth by the COVID-19 pandemic took away the 2020 track season. Success would have been abundant for the Shelton boys and girls track teams in 2020. Though short, the beginning of the season showed incredible potential as all kids were pushing themselves to their limits. Thank you to all of our seniors for the commitment to the program. We have tons of potential returning. Stay hungry, stay dedicated, and as our wristbands that we had this year said, be unstoppable. Thank you.